Ed Sheeran, the prolific British singer-songwriter whose career has been defined by massive hits, sold-out tours, and an uncanny ability to turn personal experiences into universally relatable songs, recently opened up to fans during a live performance in Sydney about the deeply personal origins of one of his newer tracks, Old Phone. This revelation came amid a concert where Sheeran reflected on how music serves as his primary outlet for processing life's highs and lows, turning even the most challenging or nostalgic moments into creative fuel. The story traces back to one of the most difficult periods in Sheeran's professional life, a prolonged and highly publicized legal battle over his 2014 smash hit, Thinking Out Loud. In 2015, the song faced accusations of copying elements from Marvin Gaye's classic, Let's Get It On, leading to a lawsuit that dragged on for 8 grueling years. Sheeran maintained his innocence throughout, insisting that any similarities were coincidental rather than intentional theft. Ultimately, the courts ruled in his favor, but the process was exhausting. To defend himself, Sheeran had to hand over his personal phone to authorities as part of the evidence gathering, allowing them to examine old messages, notes and recordings that might relate to the song's creation. He later quipped lightheartedly that he was relieved there was nothing weird on the device, underscoring the vulnerability of exposing one's private digital life in a public legal setting. The ordeal had a lasting impact. During his 2015 tour in Australia promoting his album Multiply, Sheeran decided he had had enough of mobile phones and their constant intrusions. At the tour's end, he powered off his device completely and committed to communicating solely via email, a decision that marked a deliberate step back from the always-on culture of modern life. For years he stuck to this no-phone policy, finding peace in the disconnection. It wasn't until the lawsuit required him to revisit that old device that he powered it back on. The experience was like stepping into a time capsule. As he scrolled through texts and emails dating all the way back to 2007, when he first started using that phone number, memories flooded in. Conversations with old friends, family members, and perhaps even early collaborators froze him in place, evoking a powerful sense of nostalgia mixed with melancholy. It felt like being transported back to 2015 and even earlier eras of his life, a time machine effect that left him emotionally spun out. This profound moment of reflection and rediscovery became the emotional core of Old Phone, a track featured on his 2025 album Play. Sheeran explained that songwriting is his mechanism for making sense of both negative and positive experiences. When bad things happen, like the stress of litigation, he channels them into lyrics, transforming pain into something meaningful and cathartic. The same applies to joyful moments. They too get immortalized in music. Every song he writes, he said, captures an extreme emotion, either intense happiness or deep struggle, distilled into a few minutes of melody and words. The bad days, ironically, often produce the strongest material because they force him to confront feelings head-on. Sheeran's approach to creativity has long been rooted in honesty and vulnerability. From early albums like Plus and Times to later works exploring love, loss, fatherhood and industry pressures, he has never shied away from mining his life for art. The Old Phone backstory exemplifies this philosophy. A legal nightmare and a forgotten device turned into a poignant reflection on time, memory and growth. Performing in front of 70,000 fans in Sydney, sharing this story added layers of intimacy to the show, reminding audiences that behind the stadium-filling anthems is a person who processes life the same way many do, through reflection, nostalgia, and ultimately, creation. The song stands as a testament to resilience, showing how even painful chapters can lead to beautiful art when viewed through the lens of songwriting.